you to our many of you were here this morning. The authority of the Liberian National Police to pay homage to our fallen officer, Mark D. Briscoe, who was murdered at that particular scene. Inspector General of Police, leading the team here this morning. Inspector General Coleman, along with two deputies, 102 and 103 are all present here this morning. This is a photo of
where are we?
So this is a such scene. As you see the scene, this is where the incident occurred exactly. The bloodstains are still on the ground here as we speak. Authority of the Liberian National Police, only person here. Dr. O.W. Como, Roland K. Malba, 101, Nancy Freeman, 102, Friend 104. They are all present here this morning to pay tribute to our fallen officer, Mark D. Briscoe, who was killed by a taxi driver 2 nights ago.
Sago. I'm Sago the scene. No. C'est your turn. Sago the scene. Come. Your turn. Sago the scene. Your turn. Sago the scene. Don't enter in there. Answer.
After the conversation, speaker.
Go near them.
Yeah,
but yeah, you have to get. Just cross and go there. Are they live? Get it for you.
There's a move in the crossing here.
Just cross and cross.
On Sunday morning, from 1:30 to 2 o'clock in the morning, we received a distressing call on our radio, where one of our officers being violently hit by a taxi driver, dragging from the checkpoint all the way to this point and banging against this tomb, thereby leading to his death. He died while serving the Liberian people, and we are so sorry. We want to extend our sympathy to Rachel, who is also a police officer, and the entire LFB family and the law enforcement community. Rachel, we are so sorry. He's a 7 police officer, and his son died in service. 7 Liberian people. We look at this sorry. And the actual 20 wives of American, they found where we have son of solidarity to the family after the death of their son. We stand with you, my parents, in the funeral. This time, then I give speak for the flowers. I'm going to bring my husband. It's hard for you. Just give it a go. Just give it a go. Just give it a go.
This is father of MyLiberia's wife.
Chief, I thought I had my replacement. Like I said, I thought I had my replacement at the beach. But to my dismay, Sunday morning I was called to what happened to my 31 years old son. It's okay. I'm so sorry.
Because his only crime was to decide to follow the footsteps of his father in the line of service to his country. And this is what has happened. This is what our society has become. It starts first with one person putting the officer on the hood, demanding enforcement, and the entire society thinks it's funny and everybody's laughing about it. This is what happens. This is what happens. When the entire society thinks that what we do and the sacrifices we make is all fun, and that anybody can go with the culture of impunity and just do anything in this country and just think they can walk scot-free. That's what happens. Today we're here mourning the loss of a young man who gave his life just to serve. His only crime was to become a police officer to serve his country. This is the result of what our society has turned into. Wanton disrespect and disregard for the rule of law, foundation upon the culture of impunity. So, the lack of patriotism, people's disrespect to the flag, disrespect to state authority, has caused the life of a young man today. And this is just one of the many issues that we go through on a daily basis, making sacrifices, doing everything with nothing. Society demands way more of us than they even give us. Yet and still we're there. I would like to rest on the fact that there is no greater love than for a man to lay down his life for another. That's what we do. We show up. When everything goes wrong, it is the police that show up. Everything. Anything that anybody has got problem with, we they call the police. The police show up. But people think it's okay to just assault us. If this officer had responded within the use of force continuum and defended himself, today the story will be completely different. It will be completely different. First of all, we want to share our deepest sympathy with you and the family. And we pray that God grant you solace through this time of bereavement. It's my prayer that He comforts you and that He replenishes your loss. Let God be your strength, my brother. And to our fallen officer, we want to say rest in peace. And may the light of God shine upon you as you continue the rest of your journey. In Jesus' name. Amen.
C'est Inspector General Police, all the way home, followed by the deputy, followed by the Stay here on the scene of the incident in Sunday night over here in Firetown, Wisher Island. We are also joined by other state security here, immigration, state security, present here to grace the honoring program this afternoon here where the incident occurred.
In this country, and just thinking they can walk scot-free. That's what happens. Today we're here mourning the loss of a young man who gave his life just to serve. His only crime was to become a police officer to serve his country. This is the result of what our society has turned into. Wanton disrespect and disregard for the rule of law, foundation upon the culture of impunity. So, the lack of patriotism, people's disrespect to the flag, disrespect to state authority, has caused the life of a young man today. And this is just one of the many issues that we go through on a daily basis, making sacrifices, doing everything with nothing. Society demands way more of us than they even give us. Yet and still we're there. I would like to rest on the fact that there is no greater love than for a man to lay down his life for another. That's what we do. We show up. When everything goes wrong, it is the police that show up. Everything. Anything that anybody has got problem with, who they call the police. The police show up. But people think it's okay to just assault us. If this officer had responded within the use of force continuum and defended himself, today the story will be completely different. It will be completely different. First of all, we want to share our deepest sympathy with you and the family. And we pray that God grant you solace through this time of bereavement. It's my prayer that He comforts you and that He replenishes your loss. Let God be your strength, my brother. And to our fallen officer, we want to say rest in peace. And may the light of God shine upon you as you continue the rest of your journey. In Jesus' name. Amen.
C'est Inspector General Police, who will be home, followed by the deputy, followed by the Stay here on the scene of the incident on Sunday night over here in Fairtown, in Busher Island. We are also joined by other state security here, immigration, state security, present here to create the honoring program this afternoon here where the incident occurred. Stay here on the scene of the incident. Occurred in the public.
Good morning. Welcome to LMP Morning Watch here, streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. Today is Wednesday, October 1, 2025, and you are tuned in to LMP Morning Watch. Like I said, we are streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police here in Monrovia. We begin today's program with a solemn update, and that is the Liberia National Police confirms that the operator of the vehicle, the accused that killed Officer Mark D. Bracewell, he will be forwarded to court today, this morning, on murder charge. His name is Francis Nana, and he will be escorted by a heavy police presence. Our own officer, Ansu Cannon, will be stationed at the courthouse or right here at the police station, while he'll be forwarded to court and will bring you live coverage as the suspect is being taken to court this morning. You heard me. The suspect name is Francis Nana, and he's being charged with a murder. So he will be taken to court this morning under heavy police presence. And then we will take our county commanders check-in segment, We also take our rule a light, and then our talking point for the day. We get hopefully we get your comments read, and then we will call it a day. Keep tuning in to LMP Morning Watch here. My name is Cecilia. I will be with you from now till 9:30 or even 10 o'clock, because we want to see that suspect being forwarded to court this morning. Please keep watching. Welcome back. Welcome back. We will continue informing you about our officer that was killed at the bridge a fortnight ago. So, like I said, Ansu will be posted somewhere around here to give you full coverage when they are taking him to court. So we will emphasize this, that the killing of Officer Bracewell is not just a criminal act, it's a direct attack on the very foundation of public safety. Yeah, oh yes. When an officer is violently taken from us while performing his duty, it shakes the pillars of justice and order. There is a suspect, Francis Nana, that will be taken to court today. He's been forwarded to court today. He will be forwarded to court this morning on murder charge. His charge is murder. So let us be clear. Our officers are not targets. No, they are not. LMP officers are not targets. They are guardians. They protect and serve. They walk into danger so that we may walk in peace. While you're sleeping, officers are up and down so that you will sleep in peace. To see Officer Bracewell's blood, I will still emphasize, still marking that bridge Valentine across. You imagine he took him from slipway, because it's not just something that we say accident, unforeseen something. It stopped you for your documents. You came to the man fighting for your life, you got on a hook. Took you from all the way slipway. Can you imagine? Imagine that. Drove across the bridge. That distance, when you're crossing the bridge with the officer on top of the car, and you went after the breach, you smashing, drove a little bit, smashing right over there. So he's been charged with murder. And like I said, that attack is not just, and it's that act is not just criminal, but it's a direct attack on the very foundation of public safety. This is not just about that officer, not just about a man, one man. It's about every officer who risks their lives for Liberia to keep our country safe and peaceful. We want to send a clear message. Violence against law enforcement officers will not be tolerated. Justice will be very swift. It must be swift. And accountability must be firm. We're not joking with this. There is no joke. It's an attack on the whole nation. The person carrying the flag. And when you kill him in that form and manner, you saw his father, who is also a law enforcer, crying. Can you imagine seeing your child, 31-year-old, being killed in that form and manner? You just got a call. And you went on the spot. His blood is still there, crying for justice. We stay united in grief, the Liberian National Police, and in resolve. We call on every citizen to honor Officer Bracewell's sacrifice by demanding justice and respecting those that serve, not only laying of flowers. Or we want to heal the armed forces of Liberia and other security apparatus that went there yesterday. You see the Minister of Justice, Councillor Oswald Tue, the Inspector General of Police and the AFL High Command there yesterday. They went to lay flowers on that very spot. But we all should stand demanding justice. That will honor him. That will honor every officer that lost their life in that form and manner. People can be happy here. If it had been the other way around, no. Everyone calling all around. By the time we hear the advocates, people not talking much besides OKFM. People not talking much. And this is attack on the entire nation. And the flag, he was carrying a flag. There's no justification for taking someone's life, be it an officer or not. But doing it to an officer is a direct attack. Direct attack on the nation. So, Francis, he has been processed and he will be forwarded to court this morning. We'll bring you the live coverage. It had been the other way around. Oh, they calling the police spokeswoman. She not answering. Cecilia Clark, the police spokeswoman, Cracker Coma. Oh, police, they all around. Rescue police, all that one. I thought they would stop naming us, categorizing us negatively. But this time around, police officer was killed in that form and manner. Because they can say, oh, I said that. You took the person from all the way across the bridge. I won't see the lawyer who will plead for that people. You took the person from all the way slipway, brought it across, and smashed them. And after you did it, you won't run away. You ran away, but you were apprehended. So this morning, due process will be accorded. We started already. Within the 48 hours period, he will be forwarded to court this morning on charge of murder. Francis Nana. So we'll take a short break. We'll bring you live coverage. Don't worry. Our officer Ansu will be posted over there to bring you live coverage. So before we take leave of you, let us bring you, let us just bring you the Did You Know segment. I thought to repeat this because yesterday it was announced that almost 600 or 500 plus army personnel are expected to be recruited. $500 to 600 plus people are expected to be recruited into the AFL. And I think, now I even think one of the documents is supposed to obtain, or the prerequisite for you being recruited is a police clearance. And the place will be packed because we saw it with the immigration. So I just thought to let you know, when you are coming for your police clearance, know that the official cost for a police clearance, the money is supposed to pay in government revenue, is $200 Liberian. Yes, $200 Liberian. Nothing more, nothing less. Not a penny. This fee is standardized. And you will pay you're not even giving it to the police officer, you go and pay, you get your flight receipt. $200 Liberian. You yourself, you get more than that to the person you'll be held responsible to. Because everybody, they'll be promoting corruption. We saying it every day. This morning, before I came on air, before I got in studio, I went downstairs to the records where the police clearance, the applicants can be. They can sit there, the waiting room there. I went and told them. I said the problem too is with you people. Because you say, oh, I'm rushing and this and nothing about rushing. And they got a serious delivery banner right there, put up banner. I encouraged them this morning. I told them to go there and read it. $200 Liberian. Anybody I see for more than that before they do what they want to. When they even acting, because you get them more than the $200, they won't be acting slow or they won't pick and choose. Report it. Report it. They got a professional centers division, or call our numbers 0770-800 122, or you call 0770-800 107. You get a redress. I'm not joking about it. $200 Liberian. Nobody will take that from you. Whether you coming for it for the army, you coming for it for travels, you coming for it for school, anything is $200 Liberian. So let us all try to stop this menace. Let's stay against corruption and protect the integrity of the institution. Good news, it will soon be online. You go online, you gotta, nobody, maybe I get a fingerprint or so. I don't know how it will be done. And we'll communicate it with the every day. Please watch LMP Morning Watch. Anything, you write your comment, anything. If you ever to go and report it, put it in the comment section. We'll contact you. We'll take it very serious and that the right place to do it, because we'll be there. If we don't give you redress, then at least you have it on record. Put it in the comment section or call us on our numbers 0770-800-122 on the LMP Morning Watch, or you can WhatsApp us on +231 886 553 221. We take a short break to join our Rural Elite segment. I enable you to get a direct coverage from our rules on how to commute for your morning. Let's keep watching. This is LMP Morning Watch. I'm Cecilia. Welcome to LMP Morning Watch, streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. For our road light segment, our contributor Asar is posted now to bring us update from where he's this morning. Asar, good morning.
Good morning, 122, and good morning to all of our viewers following us live this morning on LFP Morning Watch, whatever location they are joining us from.
Where are
I'm
you
currently
posted
posted
this
here.
morning?
I'm here at the LW Junction, to be precise, right before LRA, that is the Labor Revenue Authority here in Kingsville this morning on 122.
Tell us what's happening on that road.
This morning, from the look of things, since I've been here for the past 45 minutes, I've observed that the officers that are posted here are doing absolutely well when it comes to the traffic movement here this morning. So usually you see, you observe violators. We always want to park in this place that you see no stopping, no waiting, no parking. You see violators who usually come and stop here, but this morning it's not like that because officers of the Liberian National Police are posted here and making sure, and the ticket officer is also here this morning as well, 122, regulating the traffic. So you observe that vehicles that are coming, the drivers will be afraid to stop because they don't want to get a ticket. And one of the incidents that took place this morning that had to do with a commercial driver. He came from the beginner parking, went around the bow, and started to use this end. He came this way to make a U-turn to go back to the parking. So the officer decided to stop him. He did not have a lesson. The officer decided to stop him. In the process, he told the officer, "You running behind me while doing it to just be there free." Yeah. So the officer have to leave from behind the car to stand across while the driver continued making a statement and while in route going to wherever place he was just making his way from that end of 1
Mm-hmm.
So for vehicles that are coming from AB Tower Road that are coming from red light, all of the vehicles are having a free flow this morning. There's no traffic congestion here this morning. Everyone, all of the drivers, pedestrians that are even walking on the pavement are also having their free movement. No distraction from any end this morning. So you are seeing vehicles. The moment they reach the pedestrian line here, you observe that they will have to wait. Those are supposed to cross, you will see them making a cross from the left to the right, 122. So you see right now at this place of vehicles that are coming from east side of LRA back, they are also making their way on the way. That's the reason why you see the people that are coming from red light will have to wait, and the people that are coming in from LRA side will have to get on the road so they can go to their respective destination from that end. So from the look of things this morning, when it comes to the flow of traffic, it's moving smoothly. We are not observing any form of hackler violation this morning that usually you observe here on a regular basis or 122. And passengers, one of the things that I'm seeing here when it comes to passengers, they are standing in the place that vehicles are not allowed to park. So you'll notice that the drivers will not stop there. The drivers will rather go as far as GT Bank entrance before making a stop because they don't want their vehicle to be lifted up by the tow truck from this identical side where they are not allowed to park. So you observe everything is under control from that end 122.
Good news. Good news from ELW Junction. Yeah, hearing to traffic
So
officers.
they, if you look this way, this is the place motorcyclists, if they take their passengers from complex, that is SKD complex, when they take their passenger from red light or AB Tower Road or Depot Road, they will usually come here and stop 122. You are seeing the motorcyclists here. They will come here and put the passenger down because they are not allowed to go as far beyond Escobar Junction because they have the checkpoint there. If you are now authorized or permitted to ply the main street of Monrovia, you will not definitely make that way because the officers will be there to inspect your document. So that's one of the things you will not just see motorcyclists from Kingsville just moving strictly to town. If sometimes when it happens, it's in the form of violation, but it is very difficult because at that point, right after Esikopa Junction, right before the garage there, they have a team of police officers that are there with the gate, making sure that documents of motorists that are moving to and fro are being inspected from that end. So you'll see the guys will usually make a U-turn back to red light, and they either go and stop to GT Bank and make a U-turn inside GT Bank to go back, but not to go to town without having a document 122. And the same with the keke riders here this morning. You see keke riders are coming from inside of LRA and are also waiting to make a U-turn to go back up. That's to the roundabout. So everything here is working. And one of the things too that have to do with the car loaders here, the guys now, usually they will talk to the drivers and the driver will listen to them. The drivers are not listening to them this morning because the drivers are afraid of being issue a ticket upon any violation here this morning. So everything is in a tight. PC officers are also regulating from their end where vehicles are not allowed to park. You see, PC officers are also posted there, making sure that those vehicles are not parking anywhere, anyhow, but they have to go to wherever place they are to park without the violation rules I want to do.
Okay, thank you,
So
Asapora.
it's
Let me tell you that don't leave from that end with all you creating some awareness for the motorcyclists, because we see them, they're not even using helmets, and schools are open now. Even the students or the passengers on their backs, they don't have on helmets. You got to talk to them, keep talking to them every time you meet a group of cyclists. You got to talk to them. When you talk to one person, I'm sure they will carry the information. You got to keep talking. It's for their own safety, because we're watching. No one wearing let's say helmet over there. We're not seeing helmet.
I want to, like, you see this guy have a helmet, but he's not wearing it. I don't know. One of the motorbikes, like the other time when we were on another
That means he
broadcast, morning
doesn't have
watch,
it because he's not
yeah,
wearing it.
yeah,
Wearing the helmet is for their own safety.
definitely. So what to do their work, like you regularly said, will continue to make this known to them for their own safety and also for the safety of the passengers that are also sitting behind them to move to whatever locations they are taking them on the daily basis. I want to do.
Okay, before we take leave of you, just give the final traffic a light for that area.
So to all of the drivers, be a private driver, be a commercial driver, uh, motorcyclists, tricycle riders, common known as keke riders, the guys, I want you to be careful in the traffic. When a police officer stop you, you got to make sure to adhere to the officer, not to just run into them because you have the power to sit behind the steering. They are human like yourself, and they feel just like the way you feel. The only difference is they are regulating and making sure and implementing law enforcement where it is needed and at the right time. So to all of our viewers, know that the police is a friend. Don't see the police as an enemy, because a violation is what will cause you to be pulled over or for your vehicle to be impounded. So together, Liberia can be better, and we all can have a safe country with a safe law enforcement. I want to do.
Thank you. Asa
Okay, I
Agbayan
want to
is
do.
our contributor giving you live broadcast from the ELWEA junction in Painesville. We take a short break to be right back. Welcome back. This is LMP Morning Watch live from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police, where we are streaming from our podcast studio. I'm Cecilia. So last evening, the Liberian National Police is investigating the discovery of an unidentified male body found last night at Super 5 Hotel in a shoe factory community, Ghana's. The body was retrieved by police and taken to the JFK Mall. All we want to do is for people to identify this body. So we urge anyone with information that will help identify the deceased to contact the nearest police station or call our emergency line. So we will bring the photo of the deceased on a stream while we're talking live with our commander from that area, Ghana's area, Zone 4, our Zone 4 commander, Liberian National Police, Montserrat County Zone 4 commander is live on the line to just give us a little update, incident report on that case that I just told you about, that people need to go identify a male body was found. Last night, the police was called and the police took the body at JFK Mall, Super 5 Hotel. The police took the body to JFK Medical Center and it was pronounced dead. And the body is at the mall. The body was found at Super 5 Hotel in Shoe Factory Community, Ghana's. So we're trying to put the photo of the deceased up. Viewers' description is advised. It's not gruesome, but that's the body of the man you see on the screen there. So on the line live is our Zone 4 commander. Good morning, CO4. How are you this morning? CO4, are you there? We lost him, but we're trying to get him. But while looking, you can be looking at the face. Anybody can identify him. But that body, that they will call the police or call and they call the unconscious body of this. Yeah. Okay. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. On the line live, is our Montserrat County Zone 4 commander. He's CO4. CO4, good morning. Please tell us what is this? Is this CO4? Hello? Good morning, CO4. You are live. CO4. Listen to me. You are live. Waiting for you to give a late incident report. What you gather, how the police got the information concerning this male, unidentified male body. It's on the stream live.
Okay, we received information from the Far South Hotel Rebel Shoe Junction yesterday evening when the community folks started to alarm from the hotel that a man went there with a girlfriend. After some time, I was the next day, which was the day before yesterday night. Yesterday, they went in the room, they couldn't see this person involved. Not all, but they saw the unconscious young man in the room, so they decided to call the police.
Okay.
For this, we called the CSD officers that are responsible for that, went on the scene and saw his body was unconscious. Based upon that, we called rescue, who came to assist in the process. We called rescue, who came to assist in the process.
Okay.
I want to take the person to JFK yesterday.
Okay.
Where he was pronounced dead.
Okay. All right. CO4, thank you for that update. We got a photo up on the stream. We got a photo up on the stream, and we thought people can identify. Yeah, they still in. People can identify him. But we did a disclaimer of viewer description is allowed, because it's a dead body. So all we want to do is for people to come and identify this body or anybody in the area that got somebody missing and they have not seen him, they can come they can go to JFK. Our officer is posted there, and then you can even start from here Central, but you can go to JFK. The officer posted there, they can try so that people, okay. All right, go. Thank you. Go on your normal duty. Thank you for being with us this morning on LMP Morning Watch. Bye bye. So that's his photo. The police was called yesterday evening to Super 5-star hotel. Super 5 hotel. I don't know, 5-star, Super 5 hotel in Shoe Factory. And this unconscious body was retrieved and taken to JFK, and he was pronounced dead. Currently, the body is in the JFK mortuary. So anyone, we're calling everybody, anybody that missed the male deceased, or people can go there to identify that person. You can contact the nearest police station. You can go at JFK, the police there posted, and they can allow you view the body, and then because our hope is for the body to be identified. We're trying frantically to get to our Bapolu County commander, but when we get him, we'll come on. So we have another person. That person too was caught in a criminal web. She has she has a travel agency in Morovia. I'm going to pull up this information. Her photo is there. She's on the run. Bijou. Her name is Rejoice Carre. Rejoice Carre is her name. She owned a travel agency in Morovia, and then she took money on a false pretense that she was issuing tickets to 3 persons to China. I'm trying to get that information because I want to be very exact with it. So they gave her the money. A travel agency now. I want to get all the particulars. Yesterday we put it up. She's on the run. She's a wanted person. Her name is Rejoice Carre. Kawreh. Rejoice Carre. Okay. All right, I got it. The suspect in this photo, her name is Rejoice Carre. The business name is Rejoice Travels and Tours. The location of the business is Kere and Robert Street. She's charged with theft of property, receiving money on a false pretense, and the amount is $3,000 business for a business travel ticket. Rejoice received the money from 3 victims, and she issued them fake China ticket to go to China, fake travel ticket, fake plane ticket. She issued the fake tickets to the people after receiving the amount. Then she gave them false ticket. They were not even ticket. She added that she booking it, gave them false ticket. And Rejoice, she has been on the run since this incident. So you be careful, because if you part of anything, why run away? Her name is Rejoice Carre. Kawreh. The business name. The travel agency is right on Kere and Robert Street there. The travel agency name Rejoice Travels and Tours. and she charged with theft of property $3,800 for travel ticket to China. People get a high-end money, they brought it to you. You say you can issue ticket to China. You issue them the ticket, and now you only run. She's wanted. Anyone seeing her, they should report her to the nearest police station, 2 citizen arrest. Grab her, you call us. Nobody say you must be her. Just grab her. Restrain her, and call the police. So that dog said, we'll always, until they can find her, we'll pull a picture up. We'll take a short break. Let's try to join our Bapulu County Commander. Back to LMP Morning Rush. We are streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. Keep sharing, liking our live. You can place in your comments. It will be read. On the line live is our Maryland County Commander. He's Assistant Commissioner of Police Newville, On the line live, there was a disturbing news emanating from the Tottenham University yesterday. Um, ACP Nouvelle, you care to tell us the news from that end?
Yeah, good morning, Mom. It was yesterday, even though I think a little bit longer, when Tottenham University wrote the police that they were having an election. They needed a backer, a security backer, and so we accepted their proposal. Which was yesterday. We got to get on campus to be there and safeguard the process.
Okay.
But while we were there, the students known as SWA said they have problem with the university, and so therefore the elections are not going to be held. So that's why we talk to them, and we deploy everywhere and we talk to them, but yet still they couldn't see any reason. And they decided to disrupt the election. So as such, we couldn't be there, and it happened because we were going to allow it.
Yeah, you got to restore law and order.
There were going to be a lot of casualties.
Exactly.
So those who were doing that, we arrested them, 11 persons from Toma University, 4 female and 7 male. And as I speak, we did a statement before 10 or 11. They will be proceeding to court.
Okay.
For hindering law enforcement and rioting on campus.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so far so good. This is the information, and they're running in Maryland. I'm trying to get to the police station so that can be enforced. By 11, they will be proceeding to court.
Okay. ACP William T. Nouvelle, thanks for that update. We hope to get to you anytime next week or tomorrow, anytime, to give us follow updates.
Anytime tomorrow, I'm online. Call me and I'll give you the update.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That was our Maryland County Commander, ACP William T. Nouvelle, on the line live from Harper City, Maryland County. So we take a short break. We'll get right back to you. Welcome back. This is LMP Morning Watch, streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, where we are bringing you updates from the traffic and what's obtaining in various counties in Liberia. And also, we always here to give you safety talk and everything you need to know about law enforcement. Today, we started the show with telling you that Francis Nana, he's the one who is in charge with murdering a police officer here on the bridge last a fortnight ago, and he's been processed to be sent to court. We try to see whether we can do the live coverage right here on our program this morning on this live, but they are still processing him to send him to court on a heavy police presence. Howbeit, even after this live, because we don't have much time after that, we still bring it live to you while we are taking him to court. We take this very seriously, and we will let you watch the whole process while he's being taken to court. He's Francis Nana. He's there. There he is. I think I have seen the guy before. Francis Nana is being charged with murder. He's been processed to be sent to court today. If we cannot get in, because we have less than 5 or 6 minutes, we get in on our live. We get in live on our Facebook page while they are carrying. So, with that being said, we want to take our calls and comments coming in. You can place your call 0770 800 122, or you can WhatsApp us on +231 86 5531 553 221. So we'll take your comments. Anything you have to say, if you can't put your calls through, you can write it and we'll read it for you. So we'll take our first comment. T. Richard Dogba. T. Richard Dogba, he says, "Good morning, DCP Cecilia Clark. Please, what is the police doing about those guys on the street wearing clothes like police uniform, particularly those that can be assigned with the traffic police, but are not police? Those guys are damaging the image of the police." Okay, we take your comment very seriously. We put a guy photo here yesterday. I think we'll put it on. We'll put it on here. We're trying to let our producer to put it on. They will wear the uniform. They will even say in the traffic officer then too, they can dress more than the people that can be laughing. I say the people that working in person, they can dress more than you. I saw the other guy. He was processed, sent to court. We know how that guy came. That guy man working to the court because the time March 27, when you were being sent to court, she was baking, and this she working into the court. Other woman. Maybe that you are the guy in the green. Day before yesterday evening, he was well dressed around 5:40 area the ministerial complex. After I noticed him park, the speed that guy took. You ride motorbike, I said you ain't want to catch a man. The man went straight down the beach behind Winners Chapel. That the problem, they will dress again in the traffic. In fact, they can operate more than the police officer, because even the traffic officer are called to help me to arrest a car. They may say, but they may be here. The guys I can sell coconut, sell over there. They say they make him be there operating. He can be arguing with the police say. But this time around, you are going red light error. They pack up in wheel. How you say you are going? But we're still crying. That guy in the green, even the one in the black, that one we see outside because he was sent to court. They won't. He the one in the green. You see how you do it, boy? I don't want to take that photo. I kept telling you, put your lip outside. Because you know that criminal behavior, because you know. But he just felt like the way he do it, boy, that I want to I say the mayor. Just that movie we're watching. The way the mayor ran down that beach. Nobody, and the people are scared because you are driving police uniform. We put row behind the man. Nobody, because everybody say, oh, okay, attack police officers. Say the man are running, people singing. Who they row? Who not they row? They men fully dressed in police attire. So I think you're talking about ourselves, we know it. But we can catch them, we send in a code. No, I didn't make it. But we'll grab you. That one in the green, he the one. Okay, on that note, you can put in your comments, concerns, and we read it. We got 2 more minutes to go. Now, good morning, DCP Cecilia Clark. I'm following from FDA Junction. I'm still pleading with the High Commander. Please help us with nighttime patrol at FDA Junction. Okay. Newo Stanley Vonley. Rice. Tapia Wallace. Say, man, have this driver been arrested? Yes. If you're talking about a driver that killed a police officer, yes. And this one, he has been arrested and he's been charged with murder. He's being processed right now as we speak. We wanted to bring it on live on this show. It doesn't mean I will not bring it live. We'll bring it live, but not on this show because we don't have time. Yes, he has been arrested, being processed to be sent to court this morning. Any moment from now. So we have senior Liberian. That your name? Senior Liberian? Okay, I wish they could serve him with 35 years of war. The law will take a course. The law is the law. So on that note, this is how we conclude this morning edition of LMP Morning Watch. I'm Cecilia Clark, been here since this morning, bringing you live updates from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police in this our studio, our podcast studio, first of its kind in Liberia. Until tomorrow, goodbye. Thanks for watching and have yourself a good day. Join us another time on our live as we broadcast live that our driver that killed the police officer. He will be forwarded to court today. Bye-bye. Have a great day from Monrovia.